What do you want to crash and burn today? Hi, it's Başak and welcome to Be Life Coaching YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about the crash and burn plan. What is it? How we can use it, and what kind of solutions or results we can get, and how do we relate this with life coaching? Let's talk about it. The crash and burn plan is all about your worst fears, the worst scenarios that you keep thinking about all the time. You can't do something, you can achieve something. What if this happens? The worst scenario, the worst case. So in the crash and burn plan, we take these worst scenarios and we turn them into something positive for you. Because most of the time, these worst scenarios are there because of your fears. And once you can cope with your fears, then you will be able to move on. How does that sound to you? Can you crash and burn your worst fears and the worst scenarios that you have in your head? Let me explain you how you do that. So first, I would like you to start imagining. But here is very important. I want you to imagine using all your senses. So let's close your eyes and let's go to this worst scenario, your worst fear. Imagine that. Start picturing it. What does it smell like all around you? What are you wearing? What colors are you seeing? Who are you with? And there are a lot of questions to ask, just to live the moment, just make it real. What are you feeling? You're feeling fear? You're feeling helpless? What are you feeling? It's really important to be honest here. Be honest with yourself. So imagine, be in that situation. You are there. You are living in that moment. And now, after imagining that you are actually living the worst fear of yours, observe. What do you see in yourself? What changes do you see? What happens if you're really living that moment? What will be the next step? What kind of actions would you take? And you take these actions using what strengths of yours? What do you need to be able to solve this question? We have a lot of questions to ask here, a lot of things to observe and analyze together. However, the most important thing is to be honest to yourself and just focus on the result. Focus on creating solutions. Once we've pictured ourselves in the worst moment, then we actually know what kind of steps we can take. So once you understand the situation, once you're living it, now it's time to do some brainstorming. Creating solutions. Okay, you are really having the worst moment. But let's focus on solutions. What would you do? How would you react? What would you say? What would you not say? What do you want to happen after that? Or what you don't want to happen? So imagining the worst situation, the worst scenario, the worst fears that you have, just focus on the best solutions, the best outcomes, and the best results that you can afterwards. Because once you get to these results, you know that you can actually survive. This is the key. You can survive. I promise. The important thing here that we are trying to do is to focus on the results. So focus on your survival and how you can do that. What do you need? What do you already have but you're not realizing it probably? Or what you can get from outside, or what you can learn. This is what we are going to figure out. So when you crash and burn your worst fear, you know how to solve this fear, how to cope with it, how to fight it. And in the end, you will be the hero. You will win. You will win this game. So in life coaching, crash and burn is very important when it comes to talking about your fears, your best wishes, and then where you want to go, your goals. Because most of the time we have our fears that stop us. Oh no, I can't do that because this worst scenario can happen. Okay, let's leave it. Let's experience it right now. What will happen if it really happened? How can you go out of it? And you will see that we actually always survive. The important thing here is to make the plan of your survival. So no, because when we know the fears and when we know how to cope with them, then the next steps are much easier. So in life coaching, we focus on this to be able to eliminate your fears, the worst case scenarios from your head, and just focus on the solutions and your strengths, and to know what you need. And then going to your goal, achieving what you want, is just very easy and very rewarding. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and check my website. I have an Instagram profile too. So take care and see you next week.